I've been sitting at my desk for such a long time trying to come up with a fun video for you guys because it is hard coming up with new ideas. I finally came up with something new and I was like, this could work. So today we're going to be adding a page into my junk journal using some of the supplies from our new February kit. And you can just get inspo from this video. You can grab that kit if you would like it. It is the Dreaming Magenta kit. It's really cute. I will make sure to link that in the description of this video if you're interested in trying that out. But in general, this is just going to be a little tutorial for you guys and give you some inspiration. So let's get started. This is my journal that I'm currently working on this month. All I have done so far are the cover and a couple pages inside. We're trying something new and going with a lot like different sized pages here. So that's been really fun. It's been just kind of a unique little, look at this. It's been a unique process and I've never done anything like it. So thought we would just continue that trend and give a new idea a try. So today I'm going to be adding a page right here using some of the skinny file folders from the kit. The kit will come with 2 of these and they look like this after you've cut them out and inked them. And I printed them on 110-pound cardstock. And then I also printed a neutral paper on the other side. One of the file folders is pre-designed, has all of these cute little elements on it ready to go. And one of them is kind of a blank slate, ready to be embellished however you want. I'm going to be using the blank slate one today because we are wanting to embellish this. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So my very first step, I do want to embellish, and I already have some of the items I wanted to do on it. So we're just going to start by putting those onto my file folder here. Here are some of the pieces I plan on using. I have some pieces to go on the inside as well. We're not going to be worrying too much about embellishing the inside right now, but my goal is to be able to turn this into somewhat of an envelope that can store your little pieces of ephemera. So that's what's going to be going on the inside there. And we're going to just embellish the front. So I'll just flip it like that while we do this. Seriously, just embellishing it is one of my favorite parts. But my glue is clogged. It's because I've had it open for a long time While I've been trying to think of an idea for this video. One of the very first things I'm going to do is just embellish. These are also pieces from the February kit, if you were wondering. Okay, and this is where things are going to change a little tiny bit. I am going to be putting this here, but one of the first things I want to do is add some string. Now, I don't know if this is quite really the purpose of this string. This is wax thread. It's used for book binding, but I'm actually going to just use it for this project because I really like how it looks. And it's a very small and skinny string, which will be perfect for what I need it for today. But essentially, we are actually going to glue this under here because eventually this will be how we keep this little envelope closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a lot of glue. Whoa, Nelly. There we go. Should probably take care of that. I'll scrap paper real quick and try and scoop up that glue. There we go. That's a little better. Anyway, so we have a ton of glue here, and I'm just going to put the string, I'm gonna make a little loop with the string just because it'll help keep it even more secure. We are just going to glue that down where we want it. That looks pretty good to me. And then pull this string where we want it as well. Which right there looks pretty good to me. And then I had this little gear charm to just go on top for fun. And it can kind of hide some of that thread that's poking up through the paper. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I love it. My next step. So I went with a really very, very simple front here. I can always add more, but I'm going to stop there. Now, my next step is to add some sort of belly band underneath this here. I already cut a paper to size, but I want to add a little bit more. I have this paper in the kit as well. And I just want to make my belly band a little bit stronger, so I'm going to glue this and create kind of a layered look. Let me show you. Okay, that's perfect. I'm loving where this is going. My next step is to create a little, I don't know what you actually call these, but it's one of these closures here that we're going for. So I just have a 1-inch hole punch and some thicker piece of paper here. Doesn't really matter what size you do, but I do like when the circle is a little bit thicker because it'll get used a lot and you want it to be durable. So there's my circle I'll be using. I also have a little brad here, and I'm just going to be finding the center and poking a little hole through that circle. Does anyone else have a really hard time finding the center? I always just hope for the best. Okay, so that's okay. I did all right there. Then we're going to poke the brad through, and we need to determine where we want our circle. So I figure it'll be about right there. So I need to make another hole in my belly band here, like that, for that brad to go through. Then we can fold the prongs down, and we have our circle all ready to go. It's looking good. Okay, and now it's time to glue this one down. I am leaving this part open as a pocket actually, so that if I add anything in the belly band, it can go really deep. One cool thing about pockets is if you glue more pockets, then you actually end up using less glue because you're not gluing everything down all the way. So there's a little hack for you. And it still opens and it's super cute. Alright, let's glue our belly bands down next. And again, we're trying to kind of line it up with this. So that'll look good right there. For belly bands, I just do 2 good amounts of glue on the ends. And you can decide if you want to wrap it several times or just once. It's not a very heavy duty project, so I'm just wrapping it one time and I'm going to trim it right there. Now for example, now this, instead of flapping open all the time, will be able to stay closed because of that, and I can keep some things inside. So I'll just throw some random things in there from the kit. I could really store whatever, this is just an example. And then we just can wrap it around that one time. let it be there. How cute is that? Like I said, I've never done anything like this, so this is exciting. Okay, and for example, to show you guys kind of how the belly band works, you can add in all sorts of tags and fun things, and it slips right to the back there, and it's another cool way. It's just another, I don't know, just unique. I love it. I've loved this idea. So there it is. There's the idea. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me give you a close up. It's very, very simple. And yeah, I've never thought of it before. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want the February kit, make sure to become a subscriber or to purchase the kit at any other time on one of our websites. We have so much fun with these kits. Love making them with you guys and seeing what you guys create as well. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. Make sure to check out the description of this video if you want any links, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.